to me, yeah. Can you want to have about what yet? Would you say a ye? I wish I for and sang you about trouble. No one so no more tomorrow. Now, can you on the young born? One more a year, machine for now, does no one so. It's not transform and swarm. And a woman you remember was a canyano, a Hamawino, net teacher. Now, I'm so for the document to chronic against teacher, not mucha a teacher and a mucha for mamma. No opposition, and now, Karimunum at Taya, Nimusa, or when you're baby corn. Or Monkaya, a 50 down with Champo to normal mamma. And I'm the coaching minister. A Uboku Grandpa, now poor, one away minister for energy, now poor the poor possess here. I say more when transform and I hold this up. To my transform as soon. Now, if I'm called support, meaning said that I'm saying, and I did not transform. So, Colonel Kwana, I'm saying you want to transform and I will have a super. Because you transform, I can see you, and I'm the cacao so form. Make it by an osono. Will baby am kosim. Because see transform and baby of your galamsin. Baby of young boy, baby of machine one of the transform and kosi. I wish I for obi or yes, on present by Yajma. 7% man about Cosa, come the transform and about what did you be? Transform and ye say, Miana, you see, transform and about Briano. Now, Obia could drink on Consatia Sunana for say. Transform and I'm between Kona, but did transform a Kakaka, Sako, says I want some quite transform and a cassia on a book 700 kg. Yeah, just okay. Obia Busa say, ah, Napuna Susai, any transform a cassia for. Obia could drink on Consatia, a galaxy, may they transform and a galaxy, Yami. And I said, Miami Chaka, and Yaya. Young and poor family transformer. No, Obia way out, no passage, and say, Yen year or pay. And then, every before now, must say, I get it. I got 20 years every year. One person, Madonna and I as a man, and I made my coffee channel for Abba. Now, Johnny, make Canada. Minim China for Bibia. Now, there was only license more, Minim Bibia, Naminia Bound. Now, Opuka Testament Chassis. Say, not charming. Obia more opposition. No opposition. Every before Germany. Every before the make of court. If you want change. A group I don't know. The court to brother. No more court to brother. No more court to Gara. No more court. Yawada. The Fiada. Every day, we can report. Now, Papa, the same by the Papa Mutsram. 5 days in a week here. Millions of national team in Alan Hokaka. Every before the article, they 2 days of prison. 3 days, the baby of a court. Now, what you be out? Me, I'm your colleague Kandapa. Kandapa, Miss Ram. Me, I'm a shepherd, Denny. Message about you. To quote the baby, woman called Dako, the corner Dako in a winter. Say, never be out. Kandapa can say, now, what to know? Ya teaching you know how to percent for. Uber cost what could you get through some as the answer? I could anything I know my yes, I know. Yemen Kwan on me answer. Ame. What would you make? I call what you make. A year to mamma. One would be up. You keep paying and one in the corner. Freedom Yapara. One in the corner, never near a court of a chair about Yaba. Yeah, Chamet and Kwan. I call him now what you know. Now I'm working here. Kama made a now or two. Nyanga Gamma was now caught. Musa driver, you didn't call court. Kokama court. Or you said that I'm saying, and I did not transform. So, Colonel Kwana, I'm saying you want to transform an hour, Cabasu Chrono.
Safanat Pania, it didn't hear tough. Ghana for Moja DNE television, a heavy, a tough.
Maybe
24-hour economy. Yes, say, yeah. John Mahama and this young dream who you are quite. Yabama passport officer here 24/7, no break. Yabama DVL here 24/7, the same for post. In the Yatiti, the Kwa Juma Nopa, no watwe 8 hours ebebo no 9 enwumre no wakon na Captain Smart akọ no 9 akọ si 12 a.m. 8 hours Captain Smart airport na some people 12 a.m. ebisi anopa 8 a.m. Enti se we nya adwuma anopa ma ne ha because na do betuma nya adwuma we nya adwuma anwumra ma ne ha because ahomachi betuma nya adwuma.
A few moments later,
let me assure you that it is not the idea of government to take public money and invest in something called 24-hour economy. No. So if you are waiting for us to bring you a document in Parliament saying we are taking so much money to invest in 24-hour economy, you won't see it.
24-hour economy. Yes, yeah. John Mahama ni ndisi ya dwe hu yi akwachiri. Dine na yebe. Yebema passport officer ye adwuma 24/7, no break. Yebema DVL ye adwuma 24/7, the same for post. Enti ya titi beko adwuma no pa no watwe 8 hours ebebo no 9 enwumre no wakon. Na Captain Smart akọ no 9 akọ si 12 a.m. 8 hours. Captain Smart airport na some people 12 a.m. ebisi anopa 8 a.m. Enti se we nya adwuma anopa ma ne ha because na do betuma nya adwuma. We nya adwuma anwumra ma ne ha because ahomachi betuma nya adwuma.
a few moments later,
let me assure you that it is not the idea of government to take public money and invest in something called 24-hour economy. No. So if you are waiting for us to bring you a document in Parliament saying we are taking so much money to invest in 24-hour economy, you won't see it.
24-hour economy. Yes, yeah. John Mahama ni ndisi ya dwe hu yi akwachiri. Dine na yebe. Yebema passport officer ye adwuma 24/7. No.
All right, Charlie. Good afternoon, good evening. Maybe I should be figuring my father. That's how I say, oh, show me what TikToker. Obaswa, Mama Modiana Montapu screen so mammy, a beboa. Why? When you are joining the day, Modiana tapu screen so na internet and my awareness and inquire around na afufrosu who say waha. We untieska. Why? On Sano Kekenebi Abayo Yabatuntiesca Bia. Tibomodiana tapu so then Fabo Amina afofrosu who say about life name to Ngoso. I feel some ba ya munja comment. Ati ase munja comment montro niama also na page ni active. Say program na ya do na utina so din na uti na make any activity enkoso a my Mwame, let me put it that way. Mwame and unti mesra we need mu. Say what joining on Kwadi, I believe say your papa and I would join here. That just always do this. Your papa now the join into the mesra say obeshe na etumi akoni. Ni mena ye nche me ye 1 hour play. Be menam social media you so na mensaka video bi. Na me say no, let me come in here and then share with you people. Now face so young fantasy your home crying, especially government appointees are normally a Juma MPP time. Young fantasy home crying. Said the money that I know. There is this grand scheme. And this for person or the intimidate a year MPP for, especially 1 year. Now one more year I buying a Juma for na sebe account mo share na emo na almost starting yen de omo guso a omo ye na crowd ya mete ye ne say Omache, yeah, Reverend saying the Pelgrave or someone like that. They are not all Boston. A year for I'm kind of saying Yoko for editing, you know. And I believe that caught my eye. And then I also wanted to talk about some other videos so I've been privy to quick, and then that'll be the end of the program, you know. Oh, yo. Mm-hmm. Yes, Nat. Let me call you back, okay? Sorry, I'm in live right now, so I just canceled it to listen to you, but I'll be at your place soon, okay? Give me like a few minutes, I'll be there. I was on fan channel. Somebody free. I think I should start with this video. And sign my public account. So MPP4 Mutie Felix appear near we. And then ye day I remember by the way, but and then I decided say video I no me no beba be changing honam no adventure. I'm winning baby. Ye no bi say ye kasa. Mestre mo pa say ye pese muti ase say enye bibi a obi ama yen ana obi pese o ma yen ana ye hwehwe nti. Yembom eye no kure trudo ene ye de kasa. Subai a idea very, very important in life. So uni obi ebe sign na onipa kono ebe jiwatum. Uni obi be sign na onipa kono ebe te wase a. Etwa se o make sure say uni no nante e wo no kra fam. Ene wi ade nti na make sa. Nyame aye adom ye koto aba ede yi yempanifo a ana pani a obedi anim na wabeye Franka Tuni ede ama MPP amanyeko. Unlike NDC ne yakra de yeti ye ema yenya prominent people. First no crowd no moye 10 for the first round. Na party no so akoye party bia ye je democracy di eno hunti ye ma obi akwan ema no a contest so long as so nipa kono a good standing of a good sound mind and whatsoever. Now if it time where you start to say yeah battle on one me Felix Amitie there Mantu KOKOFU ano da, and I say KOKOFU because that was our first president as in MPP. Mantu KOKOFU ano da say okwa battle na wenye ntino. Say okwa abatoɔ na wendi party n'animu a obesɛe party obetete party ebra one na nado danko akufu ado ekopreye ene ada aspirant kopreye no mante da so bi sɛ so no de wen wini a obeye den obesɛe party no yenko NDC fo aye so omadwene nya adwuma no sabi o NDC fo aye sorry a ye kasa omadwene nya adwuma no yenhwe omoso. I don't think say Atamils ekugina baby aka so lusu aba onye ntum na obesɛe party mantibida mantibi ewo John Mahama so anoda se me John Mahama menya NDC ne metiti mese no mantibida adentia because ekuo mienu ni nanim se botaye nti a ama ye gina so se ye pese ye ba no ye party nti botaye nti a ama frafrani abeye yemfa ne se chairman na gomwani abeye general secretary na nzemani aye organizer from all walks of fame no or all walks of life, you know, is because of the party. Ebio, we were all raised from different backgrounds. You have to tell you different. And we want to adjene into me peda, even though say you walk survey, you cool back. Adjene into me peda. Now, so there are certain fundamental things be and you walk one month one day say you adjene come and crew. But is somebody following? You will near me be so long as we two when see was a would be yes, Juma we now we don't want to join Kuni dear. A corner marani, a corner sheshe, a corner new dear, a idea, a yo warden, a yo paramount thing to do. And nothing above NDC and PP. Yanti bida, so be so on the qua battle. Now I'm corner the way your no face says a corner now. Or be cano now I say near ma. Ye no be a yeti ya ene. Ye nya ya papa Kennedy a compre kwe Japan e chita afo ni bi. Ebe di yatem e twa trode to ye so pese say ye image no. Ebre bi duru ya na papa no ye de na to chopping block so aye bro no ye twa niti no. No mo ni baby a DJ Asari bisa say when was this said? Me pacho say or see on say ya DJ Asari you assume na member video bin Chelsea say I take for way they sorry why. Or you can't need mama sa neama sa pretending na as if say boni biano na enko baby a DJ Asari me enko baby a wo kwa me wo befu baby a me sure be a me no obeko nti ne kan gina na and let's settle this here abuja for muntie sa voice we mame mom enko
when we need for November na on free MPP condition na nyese me free ba metinum na metete wo wow party yeah metete wo ba
DJ Asari me say aboni bi wa ma o me say aboni bi wa ma o me pa to me mbisa me sa question we bi da okay nti na me wa ma o no DJ Asari ti ma me yanko oya me am brother penny nti don't worry I mean na friendly encounter me yanko bi o me pa to bi anya na sum no nti bi yanko
when we need for November na on free MPP condition na nyese me free ba metinum na metete wo wow party yeah metete wo ba when we need for November na on free MPP condition na nyese me free ba metinum na metete wo wow party yeah metete wo ba
me pacho sawate okay ebio na eno ade ana ye dwene say by this time the anka papa watwe ne ho ade afiri ho na nsenya enche bia wa sign the sapo no to nkrofo trimu say yekoto aba no wo baabi na onya zero onyintum obesay party no ama mo second showdown ana eno to DJ Asari eno to wante DJ Asari Kennedy Japan supporter eno to wante Rebecca, you are welcome. Wante ana DJ ka hona ne edwuma da me na so ameye wa ha. Why? Eye wuntia. Why? Akoye wuntia na mabaha no. Okay, so you have heard that. Eno I'm here. Okay. Inti sa what say onipa na ka kire o say abato na wo kwoto na nko the way our pa obesay party atete party na. Ebema party ni second showdown. How do you still come and tell me, say, when did he say this? DJ Asari. They are more kind for no makata mweni amode no MWO. DJ, me catch them playing. They are Kennedy Japan supporters. Makata mweni mo pese mo na minim hawa. Party a upese wudi enim. Party a upese wodo. Ultimate party ni say party ni kan bibia na still a woni yemfa umra. Nyansa be ne was ade we ayeyi. Minuanom me pa oba bia ware no me sorry a oba tantan oba wanim sei oba wonim aduane no oba sebi enkwan wonim ye eba fun sei oba tutubotom ni oba kromfo me wia no mase abegina oba nanim ase oba me pe wonto no me nkoda oba ba pa na no be kwakoda ade ne ye ho sa MB before why are we doing this to ourselves? Seriously. Me say, DJ Asari, yet one who said, can you give me an evidence Obi Korea Obi vote? DJ Asari, since MPP before started say one more aba, what is Obi Aba one Tabeka say, ye real and chairman to vote to me Kufuado, and now you real Kufuado vote, tell him about away President Kufuado. Uti Bibi Sada. And near man in the moon to men swa, DJ Asari, the truth, I will tell you people, your man is not a presidential candidate. Na mo brotre for no minim de anti amumu bebre no mo try say mo be here yes aniama no because mo de mo ho associate o boga ya be brotre be hustle Kennedy obi o be brotre be hustle ye into no ye hustler and because say wo DJ Asari am no ti Toronto a say wo ka kire me say Kennedy Japan be bie nnuma ntia no ne yema ne president ya na wan kasa onyo like onya no kwafo and I know that's not who you are. DJ Asari, so what now catch them say President we say Ghana president Japan and the Juma Beba Ghana. You are not being fair, you are not being honest. Oh, yeah, just pedestrian politics. Because Canada high what no way about Juma high. Yeah, DJ Asari, can no correct me. Uti Kromu hey, Abaya Juma na way. Menu nante ya yende. Ye started bo shows in yende. Abaya Juma na way. It's ya been to DJ Asari, ya back to Canada so many years. Now all of a sudden, no be back at and say, oh baby, Juma. Now that means that you're money for president. What to be that? Oh, back Canada, how what's your politics with Brucha? One say they chose somebody because say almost only about baby Juma. Now I bang and no call campaign and one country and crop for say maybe Juma. I bang. And now you're too 24-hour economy you say then abeye you say you come and crofo afu hu na mahama dada yen na mahama dada yen na mahama dada yen wo say agba wadwene akofom wo belowa wadwene am obi agba ka church no bebi adwuma mo akoje na adu say no tikona come the president as if the president no amado oba adwuma ba ko na si wani so bra na bebi adwuma wan na ka asem na kire na eya na eya me ya mo ebrochirefo no na esebe na Kennedy otwi taxi na Kennedy no yes and just the fact that Kennedy abe brochire abe hustle or the loto abe hustle abe ye ni penti no all of a sudden no nyansa ye dibu mine na woni tiri munyai sa na I couldn't see Amede Kennedy starting next because of what Kevin Taylor have said. And this is something I have been saying, Microphone to myself. Makasa say we microphone to myself. Kennedy Japan don't want to be a president. Munyai sa. Presidential gig, and I said to be a president, no. Minia. Enya dia baako mo amutie no se yesi obi ye president ya na wo medi president ya enya dia baako na ye de hwe o enya dia baako na ye de hwe enu tie bi ne mo aton ya dwene na owo cold store awurade ma ba mu ha betre mu se cold store no mu nyai kan so what you say cold store no munyai kan ko se papa Kennedy Japan he does not operate a cold store munyai sa kan da ben hey Kennedy supporters da ben no matter say papa na ba beka say oh this month and last year me ton he said be nam 60 tons Debbie he only talks about the capacity of the property. Na eye cold store a wesia enkrofo abe rent ya oje rent wo oje rent no oje no Kennedy Japan wonto nkukofunu munyai kan wonto nkukofunu wesi facility a yede nkukofunu gum and we be ejuma 7,000 workers and we be ejuma 7,000 workers me hunu Kennedy Japan they be an workers 7,000 eso anteda e be ameka honda they be 7,000 workers. Wafa keke dum ni na ba besin yakwa ko wu awie still a number no da 7,000 and they would do a my FM, and you pay a Juma one cast, some year broadcaster, some year, 7 Juma, and do 20, me say. One more, 2. On my TV, or someone why, do 20, me Felix appear and make up because that is my house. That is why I go. One can say so many times. I visit the place. And obey Pierre Juma, no be Pierre Juma. Kennedy Japan does not want to be. He does not want to be a president. To me, be a beshenensa. Preference be a beshenensa. Ano di mi amana we ye delegate ama wadwene na ho ne bi mu na he mi yi. Oba pa won nsem ade akura di ne hwede okeka kire hwede oye wo. Ono a oba pa wo to se si ne hene etu ahene ne asi ahene fo mu nsi ne hene no. Mu hwede okeka kire mo. Na kanto wa ye ne president. Na wo general secretary wa ko say o president mu ntwa mani hwe party kakre. Se me ka kire mo. Before the woman akronfo amaya mi bu omo ma mi mbu na de bia mo ba na party medical me say read my lips me mamuska ne mamuska china ye say dey some Ghana he will tell you that na oka trewa de he wo mini so bo na de okogina no can no vote ono say be no politicians there say no motie Kennedy Japan obedi ade sister bra me bre ye ne de as if say Kennedy ba odo no ankasa ni books a wa troba no di bedi ade onipa no obepa wunsam ade akura di mo hwe de okeka kire mo na ode ade na ma no ye betna na ye kasa na some of you me nim say biom predia some fan cheme ebini a yatete ama binim wadi nti no yadwene aye blocked. Oh yes. Make us say bini aya hunama yentia. Because eya na mentia se how a political party yenya papa obedi yenimu Edubuahin. Look at the caliber of Edubuahin. Thank you. Look at the caliber of Edubuahin. Look at the caliber of President Kufuor. Look at the caliber of Nanado. Yes, they said yes, I didn't in Ayan Tungun. They said he only said, "What more crumb for?" And I'm going to put Bonnie on my crumb for when did the jaw? And I want to buy on my ubi, on my maubi. Now there be enemy be some delegates and they say, ya papa, you Kennedy Japan. Obama China or incite him say. And one with a contract to Mamubi. And one with dear Diana Mamubi. And he chase the guy Mamubi. No, business and now so the Anaya Chama, one on the quarter here. Call to DB. Oh, my doing Eduma, MPP that cheap. I refuse to believe that nonsense. MPP Diana party. I refuse to. No, I mean, Marcus, I refuse. It does not make sense. Onipa na wono age me say president crowd ono na ya one side depend on me say president wo yi Ghana your ministries are wo sister ministries so say den no baby a Kennedy Japan anje contract e chieftaincy ya hemfu no ministry na chieftaincy and religion ana me kura me ka say e ho no kura no ke ka say onko sebi onko kra ehimfu nkonwa ya pobi obekra ehimfu nkonwa de aba anka Kennedy Japan di katase anything obekwa akọje no sa supply nkonwa Ma Doris they be also me friend but I can't see your number on I can't see you when I search for you Mama D I've been trying to get you but me who on TikTok me nim why say follow me and me patrol follow me na show say well follow me why patrol na mean to me you so no fan from mama Mr. I was trying to call you sir fache me why Mr. Opa but didn't follow me na me who me real life na be show say well follow me na me to me their contact from there why mommy Mr. Onipa no gina o say when nya hwe no contract ye ko twi ko be man na wajibi no name no so no mo na dwen wo grassroots wo odwen ho as grassroots na den no de ba ma wo sense you we Met me at Chamumino. Now me the half na a tourist. And so me be who koto. Na hana so a prayer na ya de ye. Ma toilet through we. So on sa carpenter for ade no mutwi ni sei no. Ya de be toilet through. Carpenter for sawdust no. Ya de be toilet through. Sawdust ne bo onye den. Ebi ne gugu hey. Ntimu be nya adwuma ye. That's some nonsense, yo. That's some, oh my God, that's some nonsense. That's some crazy nonsense. And people for more tricksters. But I'm more that as a party na ye nyansa for party na ye one party. Mama be dran we na say dey be on to sa. And people for mama why. Because ansem no can this ni na ka and this ni no this an yamani di. Me ba me the sawdust. Sebe me the be zomi. No mujina okay. Yeba, ye the cramming bean sebe. Ye the bear salad dressing. Ye Mahama say, ye the cramming bean bear salad dressing. And this phone and kejenesa. And this phone and kejenesa. And then the MPP ni and nanwo kojina no for. Ye say, sa place wono. Omo dawa ne ade wo. Na yes bi em say again kokko say no for na ya na bi mu kola na da so kakra na again ni betwa mu sister yo ko ikala say natural da so modawa ya ba ye de dawa ba ye cream amama no wodi bi sra utrim wodi bi paw na ho enemri mu na MPP ni gina o ken na fa wa bodam ye de dawa ba ye nku ama de asra obi so ono ne police ni say dawa wo ho dawa wo ukuro mintu obetete dawa udi bi paw na ho na udi bi ye utrim kwasiasa no your policy and am say party no because we nim say mu wini and am say party mama party anuonyam a na ye wo ye MPP party anuonyam a and MPP party na anuonyam no ya tutu ni nare because the no benya MPP nya ka trust wa ma miska me nkoto aba Jesus Christ. Nyansa ben wom na sabe be ma ben ene wo be pinema ne yire e de dawa apon na ho abeda na chi dawa you would do nkwan mu kurete say na wotwe miensa stella na wonsa ho e bon dawa kese baby obedu bia o na sa ha kura mote mango mango no kura e bi be hye bidie na bidie ne ye de bia ye toothpaste. Not toothpaste near the Biaka Manone. As you said, there's no charcoal toothpaste in the system already. Unilever, Pepsodent for don't they have a charcoal? Maybe some mu person mu yam who asked the Kennedy can be a young papa who blind be the same party. Mube your board and ya chua and in a face, or be pedan and his face and I must mark canache. Or started 2023 and I'm a buy and I'm a bet on the first bomb. Say, Daddy, any moon. And may your host, I say, you should be in na your bell rego. Yawa na and Professor Felix. We like what you are doing, but Sergio Kennedy is a big man in the party, and we have to hold him. So even when he says something, then so I asked, into so can't seminar assembly party in the cry in your comb because or your senior member. Na mama no kwanya no koma mo nkwase showdown ojeje mo akoma mo nkwase showdown etu winning bonus ma sabio ono ankasa ne party parliamentarians on your matna parliament 24 years and over obi akase manya ne de me fa nche da upe nipa obedi wani ma wan fa asem nche na nyankopon no kra wo ye nyankopon no wan fa asem nche nyansa na munnim and that is not discipline. Some of you need to shut the fuck up about the just because of the Kennedy Tiano or bad discipline or no cry you're indisciplined than anybody in the party. You're pepenia or you're indisciplined in MPP. Kennedy Japan. Because I don't know to me that it's either my way or the highway. Man, family DNA, you be same in the quarter, you go same and battle be same. What the hell is wrong with some of you? This man is forming alliances with the same people he wants to go to election with, and you foolishly support that. Are you crazy? What's wrong with some of you? I just can't understand some of you. This so MP before Nibino, I just can't get you. What is going through your minds? Say the dawa be young guama de asra na would be asra with him. No, hair growth. It's man in the president. Sometimes I don't want to talk about the man. I don't want to talk about anything internal because it gets me boiled up. Because no kurene show when him powers what when you are bro. What when you are bro. Adding. Na sebi partia sebio ye na kasa party we dey papa ebruchirefo ni nan nim say omo policy so omo dey buy kama like we are do it's still what's going on. You have a constitution that talks about article 4.5, actually 3.4.5, and it tells you what it is. And you still pretend like you're a fool. You don't want to listen. You want to act like a tribal bigot. And then you semi Jimmy a woman be in who do you be a flag bearer? Why you running mate? Why you vice president? We have got Penny and Yansen with him. And I say, Baumia should go where he come from. Baumia is an outsider. Krasini Jimmy for. Krasini Jimmy Fu at can be anyone. Like there's nothing sensible in what you are saying. Mojedi. I will say it here day, night, afternoon, whenever. Kennedy Japan does not want to be president. To me, bidding in sa. When your power be what party in the so. And all use the bo party na bro. Ntima mo gyan no be adwuma mo fa mo kura asesem ni free ho. Mo ana Kennedy be bi adwuma no. Mo fa mo kura asesem a mo de abetena bro kira dane atete kwa no. Mo fa ntena baabi. Because I would say bro kire na nyansa wo trim na bro kire ko a wo tena ye bro kire papa. On kan trem say Trump e bi adwuma. True be bi adwuma. Mo de dey. Mojedi e die pa na Kennedy Japan or dey board no so. And since there's a lot Baumia is going to do. He has already showed it. I believe if you are in Ghana or you have a friend in Ghana, they are using some of the policies of Baumia. And somebody you went to election with 2024, you are here coming to talk that. So then I'm like, what about Baumia? Cynthia. Na mo na bibia yeku ma mo de. Cynthia watwe. Na bibia yeku ma mo de. Mu gumu wani mu ase o. Mu gumu wani mu ase se mu nimu ameka kire mu plane. Mu gumu wani mu ase. Nim guase pa na mu gumu wani mu ase no. Ah, me nua Eric, big up yourself. Ebrochira yeti CCS system. Ebrochira yeti government work ahin we. Trudeau eduma hin we bie be catch obi say obi be be adjustment man me di president what about them mo ye pedestrian politics enyansan nim ne ye and then we are baby a no digitization security cameras near me so no you are here talking about brick and mortar what about them and now hospitals near there me say me Canada ha ye free baby Amber River Hospital. And the robots in our Juma. Technology, security systems. That is where the world is going. The fourth industrial revolution. Where the 40 years to war, 55 years to was a friend will be maybe a Belima factory where 7 goes to Sanama and Where do you mean? Ah, na momo de na ya na de na wo mutiri mu a. Ye start ya agbelima wo Ghana ye ne. Ah, enne na obi be kire so no policy o de be ba ne say, o be bie se bi agbelima. No you no abeka say, egbefo ne tiri mu odin, banchi okodua ye no, wo mu de ye ja kotum ti egbefo ye grasefo. Wan ka bi da. Wan ka bi da. So when I say okobie factory, wo mu kodua raw materials no, obi akotweja atum. We need to orient ourselves. Baby, a we are see do no, a we are saying ya brick and mortar bio. People who look for that are the lazy ones. You know why? And you might buy an me, oh, bra, me there, maybe I met me there. Oh, okay, and you almost say young causes a truck and you are. Oh, Beko, or call back, or buy no, I bet that. Must say, you man, the head. You be so said, you may be able to me, aye. And you may be able to me, aye. Lazy generations. And I hear say, eh? Utie bibi. And I hear say, what is NDC telling Ghanaians they have done? Is it not the dollar? What is holding the dollar? Is it not gold purchase by gold board? Is that not what they are telling us? Is that not what the NDC themselves are telling us? Gold purchasing program, no? Yes, and then no kuta Ghana mine, no, and no kuta yen. Is that not what the NDC is saying? Is that not what the Bank of Ghana is saying? Can you go for all your bar first? And then I'm okay, gold purchasing program, and then I'm okay. Mukram saying, you know, crack. Yenya Ghana ni also ya MPP no best of the flag bearer. Ebeka gold purchase gold for oil my foot. And then this force gold for oil no, gold board no, gold now one more ton no. The abawomi ade ba ya. Yes so ya kwasi ampeni ni woni mu nyansa no. And then no ne kura Ghana. On feria de kura sini e bet na say sebi Kennedy so e bi cold store. Asiakwa. Obi e bi cold store nti o medi president. Nyansa na mu bi ni mu nim. Nyansa ana omu so omunim nyansa no enkwase sika bi ombenya adi ntino obi adwene afra obi a hu nhwe muntie Kevin Taylor amento aso because and adwuma mba akra se mebe no kra mo ya ama na
from a reliable source.
Aha muntie reliable source for
ma men kan kire mo amudi Kennedy echi no
Kennedy fo muntie
Kire Japan information to Bawumia and say
aha
he knows Bawumia will rig the elections. And it's so disheartening say
what it also Kennedy Japan camp say omunim say Bawumia be rig election no tin you Kevin Taylor na eka say Bawumia ebe rig election no 2 months ago yeni na ye okromo ha MPP for some obekaya. Ediana ye papa Kennedy ne camp ebekaye. Says systems millennium maybe a one more day asese wontina aba no obi antumi wiem. But anyom no mo kan. Aba no mo so obi antumi wiem because they say the way my word no, the only be protected ballot. They said all these things. Mo na mo kan. Moana Mokai. Fast forward, what does Kevin Taylor say? Say Bawumia be rig election because election no, ye koye ne Bawumia dem. Because ballot papers no, me de be to aba no, Bawumia ene be print. Just say, Mr. Unim. I told them, oh, they know they will lose this election. Mr. MPP ni be am papa so MPP ni odo party na on to Kennedy that I'm telling you. Oh, we need Nancy me babro. Inti ene yanko ka so mbe wi awe. Ade a chia ya mama me awe nufu. Ena ba omi ade okọ ye ma ne de omunufu atu nanum no onum. Ena okọ ye we yeso ne pa. Ena we yeso ne ti. Ena me de man you be a me di meche. Ena me de say every day one complain. election na yanya ho ayi satan plan yen fa form mo be creating impression to us say obi o person rigging be anya ye because ma set committee a ye dey rigging akofe for machines mo dey betin tin na mo be dina bon tin ka say the same idea na muslim tietie to it is say ni twen koso no all of a sudden Bawumia is going to rig the election. It's not say we learn it wako school ene 21st century 2025 yeah, regular election, especially internal election, which will be conducted by the EC. And Bawumia come EC ska on. Akoma Jimensa and Muska. Nti Jimensa no be wi mama Bawumia. We MPP ni we just argument we won't ferry. You are not ashamed as an MPP member. You nim say the nyansa we yitrim no. Oh, can kwasi asem we wa bonten. You are not shy. You are not afraid. Unferry like there's no ferry or when him. And now election in just go do anum na eko general maka say yeah count 1 2 3 there be. Isi na be ye. Ya chiche ye ni na ewi ni isi na be print bibia. Na isi na the officers are back. No mama omo de omo be ka ye pooling agents ho. Normal yejuma they are selected. Isn't that what it is? But Obemaya can't to trimu say MPP ya kromfo na yebe yusuba Bawumia at the regular election. Na penning toto 50 something years at ya we nim so my nim say ujidi onfere ujidi and nemre mu ayewe ujidi say internal election obi be reggae. Chale ade nim say muntumi mo ne ama Intimo de beshe keshiri no. But this time here, Mamo Quine. Cynthia, I promise you people. This time here, Mamo Quine. More last time, no. Mo ye na musi you na ye ni na ye ya ye beka. There be this time, mo cry the mess and kabu mo cry na me tia na me bo funo me. And na we all need na. It's a sebi ebi ni mutumi be jina sebi say we near ebe here we and na we ye nyobia. Munya sen class politics na mo ye no. MPP ni ya de ade akosa wani ya de ade awo wani we so be here obi obehia wan. Can you wake up someone who is pretending to sleep? Why are we not letting our reasoning work? Obi a onayo naturally nani nkum. But when we say obe die the kenti we pretend say wada obetumi anya ne say nipa no. Ni ewi aye ni na ebe kan bom, eni ewi aye ni na ebe kan bom. No one na ekọ kan bom. Udi wani tu sun kabom no omo tena afie wie ya, wo mu be use na against you. Na onya 41% nti mon sign no. Nuntie mo darling boy as e so no na e campaign mamo. Kevin like as a chiro mo yanko
play on the minds of young people. Okay, I said 2020 Kennedy Japan eko contested by Bawumia no. Okay.
1 hour and troko. Me pacho 2020 Kennedy Japan oko contest election bi. Me bisamo. MPP for Mr. Kennedy Japan ye papa honorable. President ye Japan oko contest BB 2024. Sorry 2020 na. Me bisamo. But Yabeka has said, now oko contest in the 2020. And Sikebi said, but Muntino, mixing everything and still they believe him. Yanko
said, man, $800 million. All because, not say, sa election na no mu kobuno, na Kennedy Trimuno, na unim se Bawumia be winning.
The spokesperson for Honorable Kennedy Japan, Kevin Ojimifo Taylor Bukum, said 2024 year to abano Kennedy for muntie munya sa time hunu time na mo ya na beisem na mo ya no. Kevin Taylor said Kennedy Japan oba be contest Dr. Bawumia no na onim so obe lusu enu ntina He offered 800 million now one geno. It doesn't even make sense to you. Kennedy Japan no nim so no Kennedy ni be lose to Baumia. And untina ye bribe no one gen. Let's put the logics together. This will make sense to them, but let's put the logics together. Many social media youth for Ghana are standing for election. Me hear me permutation in me BBA and me who's a ban Mary. It is a mistake the cockra, Mary, me go say Scadiaco. And as a phone, my Yankasa, Mamma Sawboy was see away, Kevin Taylor way. First, na Mary Buedu, and you the best time first time. They say you're the Kevin Taylor Naba. Oh no. Mama boy we Kevin Taylor we. BB answered there, we BB say. After my journey, they go to say, dear grosson, we are there no, patriotic, patomacasana, Sabi, almost see, be a domodumona, we are there new, patriotic, party, the elephant, and so I don't know from. The elephant is a winning symbol, so I don't know for me to be able to say, tell it to me that now. What do you know? Canon and the BI no fuss and everything. We are the new patriotic party. So I do not patriotic party. More bodam. Kevin Taylor said, "Mon boss now mudi na chi akompre ko king onim so belusu na onim so belusu ntiti o 800 million bribe no." How? Make it make sense. Na me kwa abatu. Abatu e minimum se belusu. Na GYP, for Udin and Kasamami. You like using GYP? Give me your real name so I can call you by your real name, brother. We have been friends for some time. Let's do that. Tap on the screen and let the screen go. Yes, I can for it. Sometimes you don't even know how we manage to have these people inside. Me koto election. Me lusu. Obiama miska. Me semenje. Rada. Me kwa say moska. Na me di akopre ade na me minim se minya. But me ko say ska di akopre. I will bring free money, free $800 million. They can't wait to the MPP name and G2. And never be MPP, I don't know. And never be MPP, I don't know. Now, some may say, NPP must have more people like you, fellas, to counter all these lies from NDC for real. No, but I'm not now, some may just look at what they're trying to do. And you will have Obi or say the elephant is a winning symbol. Believe in Kevin Taylor. And then the Kevin Taylor Kasa, that is what they use for campaign. Kokas Obi in Kurasa for no mujina barbecue. Kokas Obi in Kurasa for a montia samoasia. No maybe now. Na omodo be 2 times crew. Muntieno. You are meant
to he was going to make more money if the NPP kept power in 2024, because at the end of the day, the 800 million now, say NPP course we need and Kobenya a lot of contracts.
Hey, Kevin Taylor, it's about way to me that Kevin Taylor to me that pa Tio. Kennedy Japan a catch and say Unimisa contested by Umiano on Winnie. Yaman 800 or say onje adintia because Seba Umia Winia Ubenya more contract chain 800 no. Yan cancel not from Papa. Yan Kennedy Japan not from Pao. Yeah, mommy, $800 million. I don't have to work for it. It comes clean. I don't have to worry about it. Mese mempe. But rather, me pese ye ko try she. Abatwa ye ko toa. We are trying to break the 8. Dr. Bawumia was the vice president. Ebinmu bu afu Dr. Bawumia because you're going to say what government no nti ankotoa ba. But I would rather bank on Dr. Bawumia winning than getting free money of $800 million. MPP need you wedi. Can say MPP ni.
He will still be running at the same pace, and he was going to make about 10 times of that money. Anything like Japan can say, he's not going to.
Can somebody tell me 10 times of 800 million? What? That was 80 billion, right? 10 times that, me what? $80 billion, almost 100 billion. Hey, Nagana Muskasa.
Take that money because it is too small. Anything on Robert and radio to catch up and say they tried to give him $800 million for him to stop contesting and so on, yet because they were damn sure say second himself when we need prime minister, Bawumia we need prime minister Bawumia will win the elections, and he knew say MPP were power $800 million was nothing. He was going to use like a year or something to make that money. That is why he rejected.
That's not accurate.
Something.
That is not accurate.
And this is from the inside of Kennedy.
Obo in free inside of Kennedy be a trouble. Kennedy for now, you know, for we use the sound. Mutia.
What power $800 million was nothing. He was going to use like a year or something to make that money. That is why he rejected it. Now let me.
Kevin Taylor said, "Na Kennedy Japan himself said Bawumia winia or the 1 year pay make $800 million. $800 million in 1 year. Me pacho, how much did Elon Musk make last year? Elon Musk. Let me find this thing. That's why Google is our friend. Google. Can somebody also help me? How much? 8 billion. Okay, $8 billion. Fine. How much did how do you call it? Elon Musk make last year? Yeah, okay. So, Mr. Elon Musk, Tesla, ne all those near many in our one ho. Uska Pam say we are sitting on the Uska. Omeki, his wealth grew by an estimated 203 billion, largely due to stock appreciation in Tesla and SpaceX. This increase brought his wealth to 400 billion. Okay, so listen to this. Ghana, your whole economy, I think 1 trillion. Remember, 1 trillion. The whole economy size near 1 trillion. Somebody said 800 million. Into 200 million pay. Ne do 1 trillion. Kennedy Japan the 1 year. Ebe fa Ghana but GDP nini na 1 person within 1 year. And untina 1 content sebi you 1G 800 million. How do you believe this? Seriously. How do you believe this? How? Just say, I'm beginning to know, say, Ghana for yaya yahuni pebia, yempa dusua. Moko pesika, ewa IMF kramoko for 3 billion. Mosimo bete 10 times 800 million dia makenedi Japan. Na MPP ni GD. To aso, ufu itela, yanko na time.
Tell you something that is going to happen. And this is from the inside of Kennedy's camp.
Inside of Kennedy's camp,
in Japan, and then in Kofu now, almost surrounded. This is their message to the Baumia people. Almost say, they know Baumia or Reg. Now, they will not go down easily.
What? Yes, Kennedy for Kennedy and Crawford said, "Omen himself Baumia be winning, but they are not going to go down easy." Into Kevin. Someone go down easier. What are they going to do?
Baumia regated January elections, not Owinia.
Aye.
Kennedy moved 2 possible routes.
Yes.
One, they are going to contest Baumia's election win. No.
Okay.
On the basis to say, regular elections. No.
Okay.
The only way.
So Kennedy for Muntio, more spokesperson Kevin Taylor said, "Ajuni Adamu Mutrimune said." Say Dr. Baumia winia mobeka se we wiem entimu ndindi entimu be challenge the election. No, there's nothing wrong with that. You want to challenge the election, go ahead and challenge the election. The only thing you need is the evidence to show that there was a rig. But maybe Kevin Taylor doesn't know that Kennedy Japan has a rigging committee, anti-rigging committee. Woma kofa machines ni bibi aba obi entumi nwrem ana no Kennedy fan kan kire no ene system na mo de bae no weak papa ade amode be si ade anu say yen reggae election no afraid you still an mo did say even though some of the machines aba mate anti-rigging then the committee but still aba omi ebetumi awiem Kennedy Japan echita afọ. O time pa na mama ya basasa no. Nkwasi bitterness bi. Ama nipa adwene nye adwuma bi. Koso
to give Baumia that breathing space for him to even come later and support Baumia and say, if they promise to put on paper, they are going to pay him every single money he is putting into this campaign.
What? Justin Kodia Frempong. Chairman, your friend is saying, on the crowd, you Chairman Buga, National Executive Committee, National Council, Council of Elders, God Factor, Kennedy Japan said, 2 things. Say Baumia winning or better challenge. Second one, so they say, Obama mo de monsa sekrata ase. Na sika bia onu Kennedy Japan dia mamu MPP for no wagena de. Wait. Happy before mun go pay scan to mo finance your job e di sika. Such an idiot. Kevin Taylor boy we ye no na control. Na mo Kennedy for na dia na amo. Kennedy supporters, stop the bitterness, stop the foolishness. Some of you need to wake the fuck up. You are destroying this man gradually. You are giving him bad name gradually. And he himself is not even helping himself. You are being too much stupid. First election, Mukofa Mahama supporter. Maria Mwakwa Buedu, and Obe say Musabi campaign and Namoye. Obe Didi Atro. Sabion Prediasa, we want to a mubon, we asabon, we habon, Kikan Quasia, 72nd and the Japan, a whole campaign and Uncle Obey. Mon friend Nyansa Kennedy Japan supporters, mon friend Nyansa, and no bonny and Samutino, Mutis will be come bonny found by Omiawa, a young de, so Nipan Peck Kennedy Assam, some Peck Kennedy Assam, Mobile support because at that material moment, no, or could see us by Omia. No more necessary Kwasian by Omia, we are, or Baba Muso. Moment Nyansa in Yaduma. Say Kevin Taylor, we are, or the Baba Muamoso. You will Kromuha and the Maribu, do you try to take it to man call Ghana? Equa Sai Kennedy campaign. Equa Kikan, someone name. The Canadian Suman no Krano Akoka. The Canadian Kaya, the Canadian Yan, Nana Maribu, do I am the near sister before the Bewo, no, the Jimmy. Nabama Kennedy, who yet time cost or Barbie and who are weapons a young Tony Nonco Baho, unless a Saban or Jimmy for. Eya Muncha Kennedy vote to Onyaye. Muncha Mado do a Thomas Kennedy. It was how we win first primaries. Go and look at the figures. Opportunity now, baby. Say Kennedy in Sambeton, who be ma. Masia Kofa, Boatela, we have been say. Omo spokesman, Emma Kennedy, Japan. Obia Watsina or Nuankasa or Tro Nuankasa platform. So a boy, Papa Kennedy, Japan, dear. Eke kan sam se sebion predia se nyame mpengu mani nkwa tire Kennedy Japan ewu ewu edema Kennedy Japan enne de ono na kasa ma Kennedy Japan wo ya kwasia mpani enyansa ni wutiribinti no o te TikTok na ye Kevin Taylor mo fire boa Kevin Taylor fire ye ria o de beba mo sa kwasia mpafo na asomu nsua de ebi atomo pen. This time, yeah, me no boko sabiu. So much steady me. I try to stay away from this internal thing and push my candidate because me say no matter what my candidate need be winning. Kevin Taylor say Kennedy no nkro for a plan ya be catch or no Kevin Taylor and say Bawumia be winning no. Onim say Bawumia be winning no. Na Bawumia winning na obe challenge Bawumia or challenge Bawumia we are afa mu MPP for mo de monsa be shekrata ase sika bia wetu ya mamuda from 1992 to no begena de you guys are joking yanko.
They were having dinner, right?
Tie.
No, and one of my guys asked them, and I'm say, "Unim, where politics?" Yenim say omberege, but omunim say enya dey so beja too easy. But the only thing is some we already say sika yedi share campaign we mu nyina no. If they can pay everything, we will come out in a week or two. Kennedy will come and throw his support behind Bao.
Scammers. Enche bia na yawaha Brian Champon kanye Oman 5 million said the ebe your beba campaign meboa yes what person ya bio this time Kennedy say mo betu ni sika o de a campaign ni mu ni na ama no ansa na we jemu ama Bawumia say omo challenge say ye wiem na man pene de a and yes mo bribe no Nesika wetu ya no mutua ma na back na afi wa ma Bawumia kwan na Bawumia akwakoye campaign. You guys are joking. DYP, how am I creating confusion? Confusion am I making in the setting? Catch me. You are hearing Kevin Taylor telling me what your camp is doing, what your Canadian Japan camp is doing, or am I the one talking? DYP, my brother, am I the one talking? This is what Kevin Taylor is telling us, that this is the plans of the Canadian Japan campaign. Seba Bawumia wini omo beka se ye wiem. No matria, no makaseni sadia, sika ye dis campaign mu mo ye den. Untu ya mayen. Mr. Marcus, how do you call that? I call that blackmail. The same way I saw back so we need 2016. No. Blackmail. The same way a central region for Musaman Winia, Mubehudia Mayamo, Memamu show blue, show Mu central region, Muma Baomia Winia is the same thing. I said you election. Election and Kaya Kwa Obinim Biubinya. Unim baby Obinya 0. And unim baby Obinya 100. Na so to make us say, Minya 100 dia media 2. But Minya 0 dia meaning 2. Intimacy tete party na mama another showdown.
So that's the Canadian Japan team on my plan, no?
Yo, yate.
And internet they are so confident because they know say whatever they are pumping, they have a strategy of recouping the money. Kennedy, the possibility of Japan, primary way going back to support Baumiano, it is high because I catch Baumiano. If you pay me my money, I wouldn't care throwing my support behind you because I know at the end of the day, we are still around. Into the probability of Kennedy supported by Omia after this primaries, it is possible because it's we.
Hey, Baumia, Mr. Digital, bread, now so bang. Baumia now so bang. One day we the pressure back to Ghana politicians so much they say you there's always a way of politics here. They say now this also revise note because of Baumia and the now Baumia koya dear be man I am them we are not the EP for information here to so and then whoever wants to share their mind we do that quick and we go and then may just a few Thomas also listening Michel Mr. Mu net present Montapo so na mama gifts na page na ya active yanko ya wo hwa na abranti a ye frɛ no Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia o started say wo keketwi nkakrakra twi ku to do ka na ye na ya ina sresre na ashtown Bosumi mienu echi Bawumia kopie nkranfo mu a Bawumia dane nkrani by force. That's it. Bawumia dane nkrani by force. Minga nye fe. Akwa etu no. Bawumia kan nkran wie tie de nim se o. Te say de eno ano no. Monko he de akwa ni voter region. Muntie asabi ode agina mu. Oh, TikTok for. But I'll post it on my TikTok later so you guys can see it, okay? Bawumia kopia igbefuo mu a be hwe. Na papa we na nkasa ituna candidates one pen abunu no. Bawumia no a stubborn boy. Bawumia no nitina asa no a stubborn boy pa because pressure dem ma candidates na no hye. Bawumia kojina voter region afedi wase a friend Togbi Nyanseni 3/3 of the voter republic. Munhene o mu wo ha life kura unsuan wie. Koloma shi unsuan. Adowa wudi musa. Last year dey ABKNC shame hwa se bia Bawumia gina wo sai next wa kojina voter region a wo se afedi e sebe bobo ne agbaja. And I feel you was a more no be answered be near uncle. When the papa yanko. That's right. Because I be feeling. Adia Samira. What's up? Papa we pa ready. How can you hate such a man? How can you hate such a man? How can you hate Bawumia? Just say he is willing to come to the level where you would understand him. He's coming to a level where, like, to make you feel say, regardless of who you are, regardless of what you are, It is a nation building. Sir Marcus, me senka TikTok bo video mani and I mean you can franchise so say be and some come the children some more. But I believe that some of you have seen Baumia dancing at Baja. This is a leader. He is able to fit himself, whether in the rich, whether in the middle class, whether in poor, whether in the poor. Baumia is able to relate with everybody. Yeah, you should ask one more time. I'm going to EP for one twice. So, Yanko. Many crow, many crow, Adia Samira, my boss lady, me pacho, Mr. Yeah, Papa, you didn't so no uncle club. John Mahama nominee. I got money, man. This could be so nice, some baby. Time on my side in I don't know bukum. But Adia was Sakama. Adia Unimusa. I chairman, dear. Some no nice say. Baumia sunny day. Could you know? There will be the video, nobody view. Toby Melio. Oh, Toby. Hey. Oh, Alaji, Dr. Muhammadu Baumia. We are too much. Eh? Hey. Hey, tell dance where you open lamp pound. Ah, Baumia, you cry, dear no costuya. Adia Esrel. Asana dear papa. Mr. Rafani said, "Dear Muka Kramaina." Asana de Hana knows you. Dear Crania. Now, way obi say no qua. Oh. Such a man. How can you hate such a man? Ashome? How can anybody in their right senses hate Baumia? How? Regardless of Nenim Dia or war, regardless of the new nyam baby we're doing life, or perform on the grassroots for a side, but there you know, Bunumujet, a get. Adintia. He wants to be relatable. You have this person for leadership and you say you don't want that one. Now, open leader no Becatro say, oh delegate, I swear to God, shoe. And I will change to me my appointment. Because we'll be a woman part at the papa and shed here. And then I would me be your appointment. Now be your appointment to my papa ben abe. Let us be careful. And therefore, I to say this for in the moon, your chinwe koha, Yabeba ho. Na answer na no mama memfa doctor video since I'm aboni video all sano. Mama memfa na small message we enfem na fe yanko EP me bo mpa ya se menya chairman KOKOFU cause mate so no na na ewo ho e wo bra na we ye course no intino I'll bring that in, but let's listen to the man of the moment, Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia.
Now, if you look at the situation that we have in the party, all of us have helped this party, isn't it? We've all, some people have lost their lives because of this party. I have also done a lot for this party. But sometimes you hear things that make you sad as an individual. Some of my opponents have gone around saying that Dr. Bawumia is a stranger in this party. They have said that I'm an outsider. Some even said that I was brought in as a slave in this party. Look, this party.
Hey, Papa, we pa Charlie Mobu. Into the air in our tea. No, you slave or you say, Nina, Papa, not you. Nanso onim di sinani so. Nti all man akoma ensay di sinani so. All man ebufu ensay di sinani so. Can you imagine if these things were said about any of the other candidates? Can you imagine the Ebekoso? Ma Mary say you share Kennedy Japan and no friend akwa and I don't call. Ya share Duchumenim a friend akwa. Ya share Kwabeneji Japan and him a friend akwa. Muji di pasa nke ntinke be ye kom say ya. Seriously. Asembisa o. Muji di pa. Listen to the pain in the man's voice. It's washe no so. Obi ankobeka so be gu party no. Akaka asa sabe.
Situation that we have in the party.
Yes.
All of us have helped this party, isn't it?
Yes.
Some people have lost their lives because of this party. I have also done a lot for this party. But sometimes you hear things that make you sad as an individual. Some of my opponents have gone around saying that Dr. Bawumia is a stranger in this party. They have said that I'm an outsider. Some even said that I was brought in as a slave in this party. Look, this party, this tribalism. That is what I call it. We should be very, very careful about it. The people who say those things don't know the history of our party. They don't know the history of our party. If you look at the history of our party, you'll see.
Sir Marcus. About your pese. And as a fauna, a wahanity assembly. Now, almost some day, a commanding on my buffon and Muslim. Even when I yemia Bawumia to the wall, won't hear the all canoe. Party for a miano. Party for eke candy omo person omo keka training in nano. He still refers to it as our party. Those people don't understand our party. MPP good or MPP bad, that is our party. Onumbo enye party ni bapa. Na di ojina waka sa MPP form a cromfo na san cromfo party sa party ni de Kennedy Japan refers to MPP as our party for no, Sankrofor no, Omo party no. Omo party no. Even when he wants to lead the party, Kennedy wants to lead MPP, he still refers to MPP like Omo party no. And yeah, your party. We are before. And you're fit. The more games are more frustrated, papa no, more frustrated than papa no free party no said then. And you're fit. And you wo. Kennedy Japan and crop for and you wo what you people are doing. And you wo. It is shameful. If some of you still don't see, say, this nonsense you people are doing is very shameful. He refers to our party, say, Omo party no, media meba me dem kroma ideology na be yeduma. But ono your party member mapa, ono your papa chin obi a party the vice president, but damn, me catch them play. I don't give a fuck what anybody else wants to think. You guys are just being stupid because you know you wouldn't win, so you're going to play stupid. So do you be winning no crack on to me now? That is all you want to do. I bet you for. That is not politics. That is baye. And baye and your politics. That is not politics. Asia, oko to abane de obekọ north. Ope vote ni de obekọ north say wa kan ni sabe wo de obi no ye de krim de sra enti wo de north fo nto aba ma wo. Na north ni super eba be pe bia didi a wa ka kire nse ni twa ase because ono de oye outsider oye slave. Nyame tuatu amoka ne bone ye chemutima mo pesa mo de say MPP. Ye kan na ye nuanom na omonya kanfo no. Yede ba omi abakura ya nkoto aba. Because party way they won't kani womu a win future. This is the stupid thing they want to plant. You sit there and tell me that Kennedy Japan. We are pay for bron sam na ba weni so. Bron sam na ba utrim ni weni so. Na wonya kwase a waboda mu a obi a wode na ye running mate no ye frafreni. No ye ni Obey vice president na you using the policies there they defense and kwasia for MPs ni bi edi ono ne de edi sebe the policies edi the vote to ye no onye sremini no onye kremoni no onye turning no on free gabon okodina court ma e kade ko chire ne nkwa nyame nkwa o twa dia car ne ye o twa sa accident the way a car ne ye ya Dr. Baomi etumi survive ya nwanwa o yank we wukwa. And you think the other tribes will be happy say we have a political party or no GD says we are Kenya and utumi dia de munni no more there be almost these days mama yes sir. See you. Edam na mabo. Nah, seriously, edam na mabo. And you were a delegate to him say we are quiet, you dey say vote, you dey say my buy, you dey say my party. You nim. You could do 20,000 Ghana each. Edi asay waba. Edi asay wo party. We serious. O catch the kremoni say. Wa we ye kremoni a wo MPP mu de ane say ye do be ye adwuma. Eba na ade die dia wuntumi maybe. Because on sem fata akanfo nko an se fata. Na o boss adwini we dia 2 bi 3 mu no. Na o press no on no. You expect say a basa ye kotoa ba sa nkrofo no de omon form aba mbre wa kani ni na wo bra be president because o majiminti na mo delicate for me de nyame e na e kasa kire mo mukodi mafu mukodi madwen bone Mukudi mwehuru kasem bonyo no abeta bebiri akoma ho yana na esanka kufu ado de mekwa awan family anko ntimema na tia ba wo mi amode sankwase ade no e ko select nkwase aba bi mayen ya yeni na ye betine ene ma ha ma ba yesi yeni na na yetim obi akwa eje obi wabufu e ba ye dwa wo dwa ye enu nti wankoto aba na ene wanya ho mfaso de we sure ana ene mahama ba ya omotototo dan mu ni ade ye ka se okay we MPP ni wankoto aba na mahama wi ni intime de achemo. Is that what you people are enjoying? Stupid bitterness is what we are doing here. Dr. Bawumia is still saying our party, our party, our party. Ba ku bi so person obedi party nanim. Omo party no, wama akromfo, omo no wama didi ejamo. Sa party no wama didi jamo omo amu bi. Na womo contract iso womo nya bi o. Womo no gina say womo no. Contract ya wenya ye chieftaincy. Na no kura no de bia meka opa afa sere opa afa ni serious. Senanka ye pese chieftaincy ministry for womo kokra ehimfu nkonwa free Dubai de banka Kennedy beje sa contract no. Na some people ye mistakes so mo fa sa contract no man I will give you showdown. Mo fa contract ni na mama mo fa bibia mama me na mato pick up mama me na mato we mo fa bibia mama contract ni na mra me ho mo fa mama a me ma mo showdown appointment ni na me na ese me ye appointment me Kennedy Japan me na me ye obi appointment except asenso bo ache nti o said that ena ukoyi appointees a umutiri mu oden they said they are wo kano na adema na ADDO and as appointees in years can only share what we was one fan quanko yeduma. And I could ask a bit in our catchers who made the jay. Oh, but I will now lobby for all those appointments. No, one more your mom appointment in now. You were the lobbyists involved in it. You told us, Kennedy told us. Ye can say young cockram kunya him from Kunyambra, Kennedy Japan, the any breta kashi, a bayisam. Abeyen na new ho adie no so akwa ko deliver delegates for me mo bi me kan tell say obe di je da wada wanku di ama wo yere di apode na ho no de bi afre ni trim eyi hair growth nti to abama no oba mu mbisa ne say yo honorable ampa o omo edidi ejaye na me pa cho wo design grassroots for muntie bibi grassroots for muntie bibi constituencies bebre ye projects for ho TFC hwan ye bebre den e wo ho nanka betumi use constituency for na contractors kakra wo ho ne sika na tena constituency ho onim de okoje ye Kennedy Japan de o se ye didi eja wo no de o se ye didi eja wo no wo no koje no de nkranfo aba ba ye aduma no uti anyenye kro de India fo ne be ba ye no de India fo be ye gi aban sika wi awaka tro se wo grassroots for na ba ye didi eja wo onu Kennedy de se bi oni bottom aboma cause contract no kusi ni so akwano di Bawumia ho dance the friend is nana otu etu ono so mate say eyi aka no refract and in terms of person free Dr. Chi. I don't know how true that is, but that is what I'm hearing say he is no longer Dr. Bawumia unless he comes to say something else. I'm say friend nana otu obibi yeah. I heard say he's no longer for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. That's what I heard. And the journey be no. Into oba no okay did just someone that
the antecedents, we started with an amalgamation of parties from different regions, different regions that came together to form our party. The Northern People's Party, with S.D. Dombo as the head. The National Liberation Movement, with Buzia and Bafo Koto, there. The Muslim Association Party was there. The Togoland Congress under S.G. Anto was there. The Anlo Youth Organization under Modestus Apalo was there. The Gan Shifimo Pe under Obechebi Lamte was there. You know, all these came together to form the United Party. That is why we call it a United Party. And this is where we came. My own father was the vice chairman to S.D. Dombo. Dombo was the chairman of the Northern People's Party. And Mumuni Baomi, my father, was the vice chairman to the Northern People's Party.
And then you say, hey, Ghana for, hey, Namin Chiamoka, Chiamoka de more dene. Obia or time Baumia, and Nam Nanquasia Semunti. Obia ne bay into a time Baumia and Uncle Pomo soon near New Mundi de Biara. Because they are basem. They are basem. Obio betu ne Nibia Sibaumia ye dear soon Uncle Pony Wundi or Bible crowd ni Wundi. Because they are basem. Ote. O papa mumuni Baumia. Na ono no ye vice chairman. Sata ne chairman ni ade. Ono na ye vice chairman. Emma Northern People's Party. Me patro Northern People's Party yantene wo Angola. Northern People's Party yantene Gabon, yantene Somalia, yetene Ghana. Yanso ene. Ne bebe pa de nti ne de ye kwakire ba wo mi ase. Te wono kura no wo mfiri Ghana ne yiri mfiri Ghana yenkyra se. Anya hwe no papa ka won mo form MPP no no. Won mo de MPP tradition by no papa ka ho. Won ya yedi ni baabiara ya ntro yedi ya papa no ansa da mobra papa bia ye ni baabia o party no. Utie ma call all the founding members in all the place. Me who baby akasa openi bi de bo anwan kwakwa Samuel Japan. Ono na no ye party financier. Kennedy Japan papa no won ka ho. No won ka party no ho. One year formal party. Kennedy Japan wo papa no won ka ho. So enne wo wunti yetumi gina ho ka kire obi se sebium prebiasa. Obada ben. Obada Ben's wetumi be sound who abeye running mate. Ama wa friend your excellency. Ebubu weni pre se philosophy kwa chi awo kwa awo hia. All right, Charlie, I tell for way a lighter note now to me fine and sorry so. Public Accounts Committee, and then I'm paying me. Okay. Now me kasa me pese me hu kwan amenya Chairman KOKOFU pa na because mate say you know that is where they took him, right? You know, me pese me kaminya na ma me interest me kasa nka me if anything na me nka me timi e friend so ese menya abewa he Chairman KOKOFU. But I'm trying to send him. And can we produce a shanka utmi Sunday in the link, Mammy and Kabeme the pa. Come me be Chairman KOKOFU some questions be about what I discovered. In the Public Account Committee. Ena menamwa show mu video na meko say EP for aba. Na the woman say Ghanaians only are able to talk about the negatives of others, but are not able to talk about the positives of it. And I think say Dr. KOKOFU ayade ewo EP wa mo de no call ye because se wutie committee na papa no bo adwuma na omo keka ne am bi wo wa na me pese me ye ehun adwuma kakra na I just needed some clarity from him. Ma send the link no say me nsa ka no so to me join there me ne na be koso ba. For the meantime no, let's listen to this public accounts committee na mo twa adwuma MPP fo ni bia ye de omo call ya omo call ye adwuma no omo tumi ye den omo tumi ye and Chairman KOKOFU is one of them. Yeah, the Nico EP. Monkoshane record. Muntie.
Daily, for the absence of my beloved CEO, Professor Nanama Brown-Kluche, who is currently on a national assignment. On behalf of the board and management of EPA, I want to fervently thank the auditors for bringing out these infractions and to thank you for giving us audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
May their souls continue to rest with the Lord. Honorable Mutala was a member of this committee, and he would drill me anytime I come. I sit here, he's sitting somewhere here, and it's not easy, but we can't explain why. We don't know why. But as they say, we'll leave it for God. And so, yeah.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Now back to the substantive issue of our rule. According to Section 2A(b)(c)(d) of the Environmental Protection Act 2025, and 1124, our main objective is to regulate, protect, coordinate, and exercise general oversight over issues regarding regulating climate change and the environment. And in so doing, we charge levies to give permits, to inspect, to monitor, and check for compliance. So these are some of the sources of revenue for the Environmental Protection Authority, among several others. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
So there was some gain, or is that exchange operating income? Meaning the forex that came in, that you translated into Ghana cedis. Is that it?
Madam Chair, the exchange operation income is basically a term from the IFSAS. That is a term that IFSAS requires that they.
A term that's okay. You are also now.
That is the core fees or core income that the.
Okay, so the auditors, there are some accounts that you treat fully with the IFSAS whatever, and then there are others that you just. So let there be some consistency moving forward, so that we know that this is how things are being treated. Okay, thank you. And then what constitutes your finance income, please?
It's from interest on investment.
What kind of investment do you have that it gives you 1.9 million Ghana cedis a year, a government entity?
I think the finance, where's our finance, called the Dominic to come and answer. The finance officer here. Dominic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the whole time you were sitting there, when the people were.
Muntio, we are public accounts committee and Crawford Kowa.
Please, have you been sworn in?
MP before the Chairman KOKOFU.
Please, have you been sworn in?
Honorable Chair, yes.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Dominic Pei, and I'm an accountant at the EPA. Honorable Chair, the investments that we have are concerned with short-term investments.
Muntio,
I said, what type of investment do you have that gives you 1.9 million in interest?
They are treasury bills.
Okay. Government. Didn't get a haircut.
So, shame on you. So, sir, T-bills. Then what is your quantum of investment? I'm surprised that you have monies enough to invest. Yet, yes. What kind of investment? What is the quantum of that money that gave you 1.9 million in finance income?
As of 2023, it was about 28 million.
It was about
28 million.
28 million.
Yes.
So is that government of Ghana funds or it is EPA funds or how do you classify it?
They are internally generated funds.
Internally generated funds?
Yes, please.
And do you have 100% retention?
Yes, please.
Nice. You have 100% retention?
Yes, we do.
Great.
So you choose to put it in a bank?
They are reserves. When we get reserves, we get surplus. We don't leave it idle. We choose to buy government treasury bills with it.
You said they are reserves, but in 2023, you made a deficit. You made a loss of 13.7 million.
That is the income statement for the year.
Yes.
But the investment is concerned with previous years' reserves. Previous years, we had been making surpluses in previous years. For instance, in 2022, we made a surplus of 2.1.
2.1 million?
Yes, please.
Uh-huh. And then the year before that, how much did you make?
The year before that, we made a surplus of about the same quantum, 2.1. But it had been continuing, accumulating, yes, for the previous years.
Mujamo, Muntie, Nyanko, Damasipa, Moshe Pete, no Sumame. Diana, thank you.
But you are not doing something right, too. Did you see that your current ratio reduced from 7.9 to 1 to 2.7 to 1?
Honorable Chair, that is true. And the reason for that reduction was an exceptional event that happened in 2023. One, because we went for a loan, a facility to acquire vehicles that helped us in our operations. So the interest on that was paid within that year. And moreover, because the vehicles were acquired new, and we had to charge depreciation within that very year, the depreciation was added to our administrative fund, administrative expenses. And
how many vehicles did you buy?
We bought 45 vehicles.
Wow. At a go?
Yes, Honorable.
45 vehicles?
Yes, Honorable Chair. And that boosted our revenue. If you look at it, our revenue increased so much within that year, and it has continued to increase. In 2024, it increased. In 2025, it is increasing. And let me put it on notice that in 2024, we went ahead to pay off that deficit and made a profit of a surplus of 21 million in 2024. And this year it will increase.
So it should improve your current ratio, your current position of your current ratio. Okay. I think on the whole it's fine, but you see, anytime you see them, you see public boards make some revenue, you see a huge jump in their administrative expenses. You made a revenue of 23.8%, and we saw a jump to 25.7% in your administrative expenses. Why do you do that? The fact that you make more revenue does not mean you should spend more.
Honorable Chair, that is true. But the operations of EPA is such that our revenue generation is directly correlated with our monitoring, compliance monitoring and enforcement. So the more we do compliance monitoring and enforcement, the more our revenue. And that also increases our expenditure. But what we are doing now is that we have put measures in place that the increase in our revenue will be more than the rate of increase in our expenditure, so that we'll be fine.
Yeah, that is what I was going to propose, but you have seen the light, because you can't spend more than what you raise.
Yes.
Then there's no need. You don't save for a rainy day. I mean, tomorrow you need something more, and then you need to go into your savings and take some money. So let's note this and not spend more than we raise in one financial year.
Well noted.
And then I think we've spoken about your financial position. So you've promised us that you are going to work on it to make sure you raise more revenue. And this time, when you raise revenue, you not let your expenses consume all the revenues that you raise. One last question. We have seen an increase in the siting of fuel stations in residential areas. Mm-hmm. Do you also give permits to such businesses?
Oh, I'm trying to get. I think away. He's busy somewhere. I think Chairman KOKOFU is busy somewhere, because I want him to come and clear this. Come and clear this up for me. But I'm so busy. Me sending a link, but I'm so busy. But anyways, any other time I'm in Nibiano, I'll bring him on. But let's listen to the worker Omaye.
Honorable Chair, we do, but this is a very technical question, so my chief executive
not just
will take
the
up
fuel
this.
stations, but gas stations too. A lot of gas stations are being sited in residential areas.
You too, for like the page, you like the page.
Honorable Chair, I think our chief executive wants to take this up.
I'm told your chief executive is not here.
Executive, sorry.
Yes, Madam Chair, thank you. It's an observation the CEO and us have observed. And in the past, they did place a ban following the explosion on the siting of gas stations in residential areas. And some of these things we are seeing are actually some residences growing up into closer to filling stations. So we have taken serious steps to review some of these sightings, because yes, you can be permitted and then later your permit revoked because the conditions of operations now don't actually allow for the coexistence of your industry and residential settings, and these are being reviewed. Having said that, we have actually decided to also spend more to increase our coverage, because some of these things are under the dark and they are without permits, and we have intensified our efforts to close many of them down. So yes, I do agree with you that some of them are wrongly cited, and we are on the trail to close many of them down.
Honorable Minister, you know, it is not the community going to catch up with, but these are new filling stations and new gas stations being constructed in the heart of very thick residential areas. It's a bit scary. Do you have reps in all the districts?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Chair, let's admit that this is a very strong observation you have made, and it came up in one of our discussions when the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources was asked to have an oversight responsibility, and we had an engagement with them. This issue came up, and on record, we've seen a lot of filling stations springing up over the last 1.5 years. I mean, especially between 2023 to 2024, and some of the places where they are sited, honestly, are risk-prone areas. And so it's something that the minister is taking up and to...
All right. All right, Charlie. Mr. Ramo, and any political zone. Na video we na meko hu ya me decided say na meba betena se na nka mahwe Temitmenya Chairman KOKOFU na wamayen insight on kwanya of us so we manage EPA or effectively sir na make gains for the time I know. I think say it's something we have to commend because and now the Crawford Public Account Committee where they are yet here, they are here now we have away. Now so Chairman KOKOFU actually say enye appointee bi a yede no call here say on kwaye adwuma ene kobo abro. I commend him. Hopefully another time I will play some of these videos again, and then we will find a way we deal with it. God factor. Tell me pacho kakakrama me na me sorry so and that time ne here intino mama here into sorry so. I mean too. God factor and pacho so why I mean too why.
I want to talk about the environmental protection.
Okay.
Now I am saying that because my Juma or Honum Kakrada.
Okay.
Now over the Public Accounts Committee, I had Nikrofua Bakunina. I think
about phone so.
Coordinating director here, my many born Abaswa. We sama onu free honuma. Chairman KOKOFU ni the group we in the year the nesta omeduma asweni pa. Now, you see the EP in Ankatano, it was established under the Act at 419. Any subsequent regulations, it requires certain types of projects with potential major environmental safety impact to undergo environmental impact assessment. Before Ansana Yama, permit say, be buildings. Intina, how many people who said, Argentina currently, baby residential areas are ordinarily in Camerama Hokwanze, EPA for be establishes Anima, we no more establishing. Even though we also look at the environmental impact assessment, any risk assessment, and we look at the BIDC, the catchment area and how the population is. Because the Nipa Bebre, our baby Kumasi, near Kumasi residential area, and yet a filling station. Yet, you mean Casa Nuntia, because your filling station was and a Kumasi Pumu here with Drama Pubu. And at any point in time, we will see that for fuels and gas stations, there is no law that outright bans the siting of them in residential areas. I'm bien you want to way residential areas, yentimi and siting you can say fuels and gas stations. And I was very surprised when the Senama Mini Abisasa. And I was also very surprised that the director of EPA could not also explain to the woman and say, our legal jurisprudence, there is no law outright that bans about the siting of them in residential areas. Instead, the regulation is via guidelines, zoning parameters, separation distances, and safety permit requirements. Near Yawono. And the role of the body, for example, the National Petroleum Authority say another be the Ghana National Fire Service Planning Authority, another local assemblies. Omunina have a role. A Buama Sebi, environmental protection we siting of gas station near the end and yet to the in the purview of only EPA.
Okay.
But in summary, I can give you some key takeaways of some proposing stations. So, person propose the key takeaway in year one, environmental permit, and the two, zoning and siting, and a three, safety infrastructure, and the last one is compliance and renewal.
Okay.
And it's a Nipani to me, yes, I am away now, which I think say Chairman KOKOFU, he makes sure say Sanya may not because me I saw something somewhere and it ordered. It engineered me to write a paper to them. Now I'm so Montiasi. So I was invited on Zoom meeting to present it. Correct. and a family baby news on a year, 18 years, no more Jane, and so man. And I think that man was really doing well because Obia Nafu say, Obia work concern be out by Pepuano. And I am not surprised he has been vindicated by the Public Account Committee. I dove my heart out for his leadership at that particular place.
Nice one.
I mean,
but that's the part. Now, me crowd the year me there one say God factor like the fact say, what your boys on your year Jumani in Naswa. NDC for my pound. NDC for pound with me called Chom so no more year Juma diligently, son. Because KOKOFU and come back bro. But
because in one of their community engagement and risk management in the Eastern region. I was fortunate to be invited to make a presentation to them. Now, so we do this we coordinate it with other regulators. And then we have to be aware, and yes, but we have to be aware of enforcement risk. Because the non-compliance can lead to stop work orders, closures, revocation of permits, and potentially liability for accident or environmental harm.
Got it.
It is yet minutes idea where 2 years 3 months. Yeah, sorry, I have a residential area and you see gas station or it's Yamra, Yamramuno, and Mrabian, you want to mark there are regulations. I said,
yeah, that's a God factor. When I mean, sure, the insight of their brain. Nanapia, by the crack, and then may mammo time because and then ye and they me and a cacrachema KOKOFU and I'm a person can be some question. But on my uncle. Oh, Miss Ara wanted the Nadia Akayeni now. Dr. Baumiama Yeni now be Araho, Dr. Baumiam be Araho, and some of Papa can will be Araho, but to be any day. Almost a sunny your politics. I do it, I mean, you could now do a yogurt. You know, Pinching and Dana for someone to try a yogurt. And yet, the amendment for you, I was it can't, yeah, at the end. Now, why I would marry him was Solano Pa. I always carry no chip food, no system, no, you know, was the president. Don't I know it? Ah,
no, Shannon.
Ah, Nana Pierre, okay.
Was it?
And then okay, we say Kennedy Nyania. On CSC, the Huna on Shoko Tina and just as a president. Ah, yes, Namo cry, and then Hamo.
I was that mention the coach now, or yeah, no ocean. No money tie, no, you know, I do. On the offer pay, no one some for booking Peter, no, it's what the president. We join if I'm the president. Ah, we did that to say, why and I just a party now, no per se. But I was doing then, so they are making. I won't make the party, NPP party, it would be a graph. On better Tina and I said, a boarding hour, 8 minutes. I see so. I'm better Tina and a passa. Because the party, no, we know didn't moja, a DG party this year. Now, some moja is now. Now, why they say, what the party Musa from the 124 years new. Then why they say, which me be one, no, a cafe. Oh, your home. And yet, all one they don't shoot.
I knew.
Then you took one by Geminiano. I won't fool when you and the ID Gemini. The one crew my for the common shut down page. It's more than I one. Tax I will be channel and nominated of mine. Now, more than our what was our president, this one power was a one for them power. One of the powers are president, one of the power. We put on way in our and Mokube paste. Also, the Mokube toothpaste.
Oh, the Mokube toothpaste.
I don't know, man, I'm going to show almost.
That's so much.
Now, if I did that, I feel quite none quite more tears or what they need. On the baby will be beyond. Baby will be beyond. I did be over beyond or the afternoon who do. The doctor who a step, a Jana called Bayard of Oco. When you know about us, wait. Next time it's for fire from Quid. Shine now, oh, yeah, Pukra, and yo.
awo baba be di doctor and so mo di na chi no mo na aka o ma dwen ne kakra omo because no aka tell no na mo no ye na dwen ne half and aka half na then chi
Abotre
ndi obey ye bia na ya dam sem ko an o di na no ya so na
abotre
o she ni na dwen half a se we se fi na no mo and if na no ma e ma ne nka I didn't also go back on that and free to none and or it was grow. And I won't book also over president. For them, I'm calling upon my job with the license. Because to Obama, why I'm to Obama, and they Japan, I MVP Judas. On I'm got to about the man. I'm an abbe. And then
I'm no baby Edumano.
I didn't do I saw a very close to being our account as I said, and yet close to all the American for India moving on here.
I said I'm a cow.
No, they are now here and the India moving is Siena or the Amor mine. And on and on, Pusan, I do my banner and confirm who resource ma and my mature Ghana for. The old channel who come be prepared. The saying on or who sa and confirm be Ghana for and near my yen. And the idea no I. Now, one president or something may be a man. I want him. I want him. Yeah, by him, and I will be any or more about you. I might be a man will be out. Individual for a company. Piana can't say about government, a man or your company now, my contract now, for man. A joker. The same thing. But Piano or Ghana. Companies for Ghana almost so the ideas who will be or ideas said Dr. Baumia Basiana or Okita good ideas no or bet you my companies who will be in you are Ghana for no that's to own will be a many and then only go I think central house I think I want and then you want to think they want when you that's it the driving Mate 600 no more no more with my I know no now we say obi edwin na your mama be edwin na ma everything that was some Ghana for ato aba na man nti no ono si edwin na ma me ato aba won o de and em fa why na wan ka say u jira han si ko na wiem she quote na yin wiem na jo na we say president I be no wa je jo
me dem ate why nana mate why did you 5 minutes why mama yan fast na me to be sorry so e say me koye dey say me yes obi ajo so mama yam one pel na yo me das me ya
projection now we are watching see and this before say
projection in the government no be ehun bi
obviously the reason why na do to akasi na yese na do time no na inflation was high na aduane ya to ne boyedi cement na ne boyedi na electricity so boyedi and then na ma bebre TNT boyedi nti na ma otumi toto o ma increment akasi sana ara me bisa say 90 say na ye wo mi o se na dollar so was dollar against it no na cedi wo fam na dollar was pa and bisa na say dollar higher than we then bisa say say no exercise no bisa guys near our platform no bisa say banko mo bon say kokonto lon kan ya Archbishop wa ha ango chere say
petrol gallon
cement one bag say and gari lonka say ukoto fufu a omoche ne say ni nyina ba 10 cents and a 10 cents and 20 cents and about 5 cents to 2 cents because it is only at the time NDC no ho chere no and obey logic and I say or the logical waiver issues about it is so upset. A while ago, that meant I could be discussed. Almost a stage MPP 10 months ago, almost stage out walk out our parliament we pray. And I'm a co police between 2017 ABC 2020. Yenya 12 fallouts ANDC4 pulled out from sitting and I said debate 12. I feel you say mention number 12 number 6 and number 3 make a certain number. There's a justification there. And then that time they not a year and never parliament one or MPP for nana. And now whatever they were discussing and that debate, now it was about gravels. I know the we are to make piano group and how they put piano the shots and what can and you so. Is it not about human matter? You see, and we me say mature platform is me found. You see me buy bar and say everybody young couple. Mammy who money just now come up. I do the media think was self what is this for us. I wrote it there. I'm call one of the administrators and say, Omrana, on me make us a backstage. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about that. Young couple never say yes, sir, no, my young money young side in the attic and was self what is this for us. Because the only time I in this never can say, or Ghana, a timer. We debate na el cochiano and that's all my idea and that's how the Canada board now more can say I figure let's all reason as Ghanaians. First they are me fee mass some another was no they be fee mass they be fee Pluto they be fee a friend say one ever and a baby debate now you see if you say you want what say yeah I'm about to say the 58 still like they are talking about 58 million say cathedral and so Monaco still I'm in pipe banana I say young couple or grant me because I can never understand you guys. Idea what they are called the most refined and I say most known how do you call it audit firm I'm on a base auditing when I'm on confirm say most credible Sika what the man warning you now. One of which to be a skippy and you baby bunny, one not even a press one. Of it. In baby, I was a could be a yaka or honor so. So about this because moon says structure is your meanwhile, the same structure also once in a mother court. Uncle for ya at the court, and a my dear way, woman to me and pursue. I'm an uncle to baby, I was it. Saying the papa. Any mamma can say on ye be. I didn't have video so bad. But no, Mrs. Mama saw
money making the submission. Money making Max, money making the submission. Max, Mr. Momo be enemy anytime, Mr. Muntime. Enemy anytime was until Mr. will be making a submission. More money. I can't 1 minute today. Mr. Maya will be making a submission.
I see NDC plan and say, Obet try to radical Ghanaian NPP, another non-KOKOFU appointees in public, so that almost quarter, they are 80 kind of one call for it will stick in their mind, and then they will keep on talking nonsense. No, you still not, you still go with because KOKOFU almost to say man per man. Be added to trade, then and I don't know what think. Or the course, I couldn't make you crop. That's how NDC is. And then my friend, my cousin, a province, say, now I'm black, would be on no call or call bust. Now a couple bridja was me and said, Diana, a evaporation, condemn one, whenever they can never, and as of time of you consistently for almost 3 years. Now you make a profit. And you are calling this person to come and justify what? And this you are sick.
Me that's it.
You are sick, me
that's it, the joy. Edu 5 minutes, me uncle. Why now? Me sorry so. Edu solo. Edu.
Yeah,
yes, uncle. Could be ajo so. Yes, bro. Amen. Amen. Yes. Yes.
Ghana for Nakasa, do not politics. Politics na ye be say ebia ye omufia konya.
and after Omobushi Makunya, and maybe a yellow Bibano about it. And I almost as you say, if you are when you near, then it's a Yansan in a good. And as a when you are politics, who bet me a catcher will be say, me a penny to me come and keep. I'm what's a nature. I'm what a term. Because what if you say, Canadian call for you one? Say, I drink and now any one with 3 more. And I say, a dancer on my show. Say, another country, Dr. Mahmoud Baunia. So we see from Naka, Canadian call. Now, Omono Yana Omoje. She said, Diana Musulu. Yes, he a quabato. Dr. Mahmoud Baunia, she wanted you with Sukulana or your MPP. Kennedy, the Begin a entity Rusuabano 2022. Now, says here, and I hope when you Chile say a Tama Mahama or Lusuabana as a way, obey about 2020. We need Chile. Sometimes Kennedy call for no. Nyansa, a friend Yansa, Sabomwa, a ya Momla. Namumeti Yansa, Namusumuka Kevin Kennedy Japon. And I am penning for the beans on my own, I say. Yet, I can't 40. Ye couldn't quite see some crana. Ye and Kuala big raging. Some was of the chum. The more junior, a young moonshine and Sakatra. I did one as a plan. What to kind? Meaning some macro near Bridgeo. Yet Miss Mao class at Quasi the Poyajuma. Ghana and Asma, Uber now the man ever. I Uber knows about the cafe. Nanado buy or man or woman out of buy. And another never share woman. Dr. Bamuba will never buy him. I don't overshare woman. Jimmy, what would you be? What friend people what would you be? If I would do it, a Koyama one, how the Baba. A Koyama one, how the camp, and what someone will carry. And I will be so a presenter. Ewo Ghana was so in Shiraito, the friend and I done to many money. Which was open it down. Presenter when Jimmy can see it with the whole Ghana and I done. When you answer, when you answer, now we say, never should be assured the home at the mobile man. So, wait. Now, what we say, Coco, a bar, and then what the amount of the woman. Maybe the Ghana, what I've chased you back at day. Nana Jantua, Muhammad is with the mouth. Say, a penny water. We need a Kevin Taylor in Nano. When I have bomb of us, some we need Ghana him for them. Uba wouldn't be guessing anything in Jimmy, one often from Kushia Bonita. What some what the trench light as soon as I do. Oh, when was a given you my bed, father, or your boy Ghana. Now, maybe such a rich Yanane, a given for Swana Ghana in your friends. I better for my conquer Ghana. Your Yampas will feel rich than Amazon, a given for and a young friends. Ah, Papa, wait to me, the camp was see them ever be a brother. And so a brother now did the crowd to Homa and people. And now my brother so and a man a mobile would be a coast. A brother crowd now with the 2 Homa and people. A man another that will put and now the so and maybe I would not jump to us. What see a penny bit to say, but and another who fear the in your teachers boy. And you want now who can it one is one is about it? One is over Trabama. Who Krana with one who the MP 24 good years. Oh, who Jaw sit Edima NDC. I don't know Dr. Mahmoud will get a bar on at the carpet. Jaw sit never my NDC. And you pay him was seven. And I wouldn't wear the two with you. Who know where we will be? I think I will buy it. What you be fast and your man who want more than that? Who's who will pick up? Who may be a company? Now, I'm controlling your boat in Yasha. Yasha won't to Abama. Who can kind of wait? Because Yebi will all know about the Tana. What was so like? No one defend. Why the Kennedy where you find?
Or a distinguished member of the MPP.
I didn't cheer.
Kennedy, a distinguished member of the party. Or a distinguished member of the party.
I will be Kennedy. The Kennedy, the Chromony, or the Chromony crown, what you manage to manage. Mumusa said TikTok, yes, here was true. Dr. Mahmoud will merely pay bien or so like for that. Dr. Mahmoud will merely pay bien or so I can pay a manner. Was the one you do? Was the one to be near to Mac? But who Dr. Mahmoud will merely pay bien or so like for the mate? Who be Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni pe bi ni wa wo si wo ye campaign ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e wo TikTok wa oji me
Oh
who no bi e so campaign o ka do campaign mu ti be fe omega oji me
oh
e TikTok for the jiji kama no so on fa high dai me e you am tia say enye wo bi na jiji kama so fa ko high dai enye wo bi na to data ma me na me to bi data ana me se me dey sum Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and so mona mo na mo dikere de Japan achi no mo stress na mo di what for them I don't know what ka omo I don't know so we bi nyuma me say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mi adwuma etimi nko so chinchin ase Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia o me bi adwuma o gara na me wona wo sika de Japan wo sika na wo bi adwuma I don't know wo ma obi nye na ye fa ye hwe ho atu abama wo so bo ji
me da say
mo so munyimu nyansa
solo me da
mo na mo hwe nyansa
me da say
omo ka tete Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia omo nyina ye chamwa from head to
yeah that's
it ka tete Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia bia no we are poor me ofie nyina ye poor ya ti yawu de fe na poor
solo
wani de suma no a ko so mo che se na no ko so mo che
yeah that's
no de kwala ba ga
yeah that's
onu de fe ni sa poor e chemu poor no
and
e chemu slave
abutre solo abutre edu ai abutre pa what 5 minutes me anko
hello fellas
me pa 5 minutes me anko me ana me
papa you risk your take here na no obi a woko ace conference no ko yo HIV conference and okoye ye president ta okowe ta squad baba ero
Max me enko na we what time no so wa mesu kasane enko
e fellas ma make no obi we kwati akuko dro obi a woko ace conference na okowe chede akola ba yenka
it happens
yeah fellas media ye mi huni so say nyankopon onye ne bibe kwa wo
Gabi
contract bebe na enam MPP so me pese me bo obi adi na ma glorify na say my campaign amano because me on deserve me say me bondi contract bebe na enam MPP so nyaye na esenka oma ye friend say grassroots phobia onu kwa fa de share the bottom no ena nyankopon afa kwa bi so e dia be share so different say udi nyankopon kan no antia otia mabronsam no eno pepe na ekoso sika na ensenka ye friend say party no onam party so enya ya na enko o di bi sheto form for na one five job no ena nyankopon si dabi say sika no me ma wonko awuni enti no bra be contest na kwaya campaign na tia bi ma omo no musu nya omo de nfani eno na ekoso na kai no de say na amre say dey ya kodu ni say dey ka bi tele kekai ai so lusu a aje say ye tia na ka wa bo ma no ansa na ye friend say ansa no be campaign o say so be ja ma na ka we anyina bi obi ko pa ni chose o be contest na sorry
Dabi o
sorry maybe a minimum sa uni ma ka tira
Dabi
MPP ya so to presidential candidate you know obeko omejina maya na
bacho Dabi
enti se wako na so hu su mutra level ala jamadi hu su mutra level okwa ya okwaji na ngwa se opa na bi trai why na metia usika ma Brian na bia no onim di odis kaya and o tam 5 million 50 billion and the better one we dey kwaya a friend say showdown aduma ko tia losing bonus said the buyer about me to be winning. Now, who bet me as a contest in the view 2028. Now, why would you be asking us? Running anyway, oh, 3 months. Babu, so I'm a young question. I didn't way you go to me. Would you say a baby you say? Not the air cost which is that. Me that's not be boopity, Yanni. Na me share duma se why am man na nko for the Ghana pa nam so hey As a Siana Minubika, and then this need to be now go, and I can't cathedral them. Wabra Mama, will be a opposition leader. Committee so busy your friends say, I saw that thing. Any mission house, I finish him. I'm a summons of God of war, who opposition went to me, who by a president within 6 months. What to me, fulfill it, you know. Hey, Nadachi minim say, Namiya Yadomia Bapawa. Hey, a bit busy. A bit busy or caught to Papa. Said no to Michel Yamianim, a teacher for Jomoka, that's when Jomoka. Yatu electricity, Yatu Zoom. Wouldn't inflation be a percent, 9% if you charge 25%, 30% and what? No much Michel Yamianim every month with 20,000 common constituency, every 100,000 common rating. Now you're doing civil society for a D, and for a D, I saw for a D, I saw for a D, Christian Council, because will be a D. What by your bold saw back on? You say a for BNI before a matter. W, Felix, they said the young members are my way.
Yeah.
The future is pregnant.
Very.
The future of Ghana is pregnant. Now, make any woman, your maybe the Akoswinka. I can be a bit yes. Nanya and this one another Krampo, or him for 3, no, or call for Kuno. What was them?
Aye.
What is an NDC for your brother? Boma one and crop, sorry, the Bia, on Pesa Kusi.
Aye.
I am more quite quiet with your vigil. And I don't. Our Jubilee House.
Yeah.
That's two in Jubilee House.
Yeah.
Namin Cotton Quatia, for a joint force, sorry, you're painting an ad when you stop the Galam say now. You're the near a now no one more plenty, Mamma, and even the Nico, yeah. Your mom is stronger, he said, Omuni Mamma Dean Film. I'm almost obliged. Now, let us try an open letter to and I don't know. First, because I say, young woman. I don't want your time.
Me and your time, but we don't worry.
He who comes with equity must come with clearance.
All right.
The Bible says, do unto others as you want others to do unto you.
Sabe Pepe.
And not the ultimate command and I say, I'm as well. Won't you say? As I'm now called to, would the one attention in a quiet day, I could come say, you are no longer interested. Oh, I will crop for my book on a Marano. You're finding saying, Prima Facica case against them. Our one sub if people quite yet with judgment. I took forcing. Senya by sister and a buyer, and Casame, I took forcing it and cover them. I know you're interested. Miss Senya MC Japanka, Minister to me, a jai will be awarded $200 million. A coach will be, I say, 200 million. Yes, we're dimpo. You say, and I'm not so, I'm a Ghana, really $2 million. Until you didn't get a court. But to be a your man with $200 million say, Uncle see 5,000 houses. How would you see in 2005? The Ghana said, Uncle Unkodi, Uncle Unkodi. It is only in Ghana. And I said, we be say, no, be a eating.
But I say,
no, be a war person to a Yimano. Maybe a Juma, maybe a Juma. But the foreign policy is saying.
Ebia so we knew we are not the beba. We knew we are not the beba.
Maybe a policy. I don't want to the president.
Be Samoto Abanaman flag bearer we are. Kennedy didn't in Ababram. Why? Mrs. Samoto Abani Yemana or the Nini in Ababa or in the foreign policy beba. Why? Intimunya. And so baby a humanity and or catch those baby a human.
Okay, so your friends saying university students every weekend be a yogurt.
Dale.
So when I headmaster, I am I got on continue any other.
All right.
And she said, Mama, I can't quite see yourself. And you are very present, you know, officer Ghana MPP delegates and so on, or my dinner at the NDC police soldiers. John coming.
All right, Mate. Mate, tell him Kabi, time naso. Na mama me na me so na time I am a train crab me train am in person bo me na bo me. Tutu ameba o to meba o nya botre. Why? Nya botre me no ni na be da o nti nya botre. Why? Abutre. Akeni pa mi nupa wa na mewie. Why na me ba ho? Why na wo di awie? Why? So what menka? What menka pa good. Obeti menka sisi ayanko. Se buedu. Me pacho over 5 minutes bonne tell mama why na me sorry so. Pacho me yanko.
Yo, we chairman unity one now contribute I'm say for this short period, you know, me wrap up our nipa bi in some of kafa yemia Dr. Bawumia. Na if you see ade ba kwa mesua ne say nipa ni aye. Say o share in the history of our Ghanaian democracy. I don't think say Ghana yenya vice president why is so prolific, why is so competent than Bawumia. Yamfa bi bianto nchen. So let's face the facts. Say you can't obia wabua pa amambu agidi pa ye Bawumia to nchen ya yenya obia bi. But I am here say yenya kasa ye party members ni moma enka sabe this the time obia campaign di obetumi aye na ya to abama no momu no e ka san sempiwe e ku papa we innocent if you say bia nipa bi e ka sa for na me ye wo mi woni pa bia me bu am pa wo MPP mo but based on statement with this short period that am ka sa fa ba omia no ba hu ni say omo nwi party no omo nwi ni pa so no because papa we mo a wa yen especially say you share bra petition papa you could defending MPP. In fact, even the NDC intelligence very good. They were praising this man. Say papa we in fact were learned now we will be a winning the abwa bidi abisi sabria. Senya nyame aka papa wa hwene nkwa. Nenne yenye obi a say yenye akasa obi a wotimi assemble party mo for so many years. You also contribution in you see, in life, it's not about who came first. It's about your impact, what you have done. So, in Guinea, Yabao, Apollonia Zapona, so what you say. So, not obey because about what you 1 day and now 1 month for our party man. Yamusa the contribution in the party. And I didn't pass any near Bakokan, I didn't pass a tree or mine and a stew. What about Sa and Mabuno also free beer the year 2000 What about Mabuno free beer year 2010 or mobile? And I'm on the woman, and it's almost almost by Munche to you want to Guiana. No, you didn't pass and a party. It is almost about when we are by and say, dear, and let me say, if I know who you are. You would say, okay, why MP for so many years? Not also impact or influence or party. At the end, now they buy a poor youth from my so you bet me a dinner. So I say, okay, during this present time, you bet me, like I said, you hear digital systems near the idea, but when you put it here, will be a good one. When we have Ghana card and this annual million and net, it depends on some lie and go collapse or banks, be a good number, be a team music and the other. You need to have a papa woman at the buy. Now, you must say, once more so, what can I more pray? I would not at the end, we bet you so. Said young youth, no, you pay pointing guys, also why you say, who contribution you say, who buy say now, you and on there's also Papa way. I dare my father say, oh, that single fee, or few young son, Papa, I'm a woman who's in young son because for some woman at a park or 4 years based on his tribe, but you free banya. I've never heard or see this man, Okojina baby, I can't be a opponent. And that is one thing. It's a plan. This will be a bomb upon a basil. Can you bet me? Or no? Can you bet me? Near 1 year, and now okay. What about 8 years for year? Your friend is the vice president. That is a now when you want. I didn't happen. One can say, okay, Papa, or buy and change. Would deserve to say obey your vice president. Then the moment. Yame and Chad, what to me, a good china, no, I'm a Ghana, a good purpose will be a guessing in a one of us. Not a neck or press or bear vice president, put it in a trouble line. It did not tell. Was it or buying chair? Now, I'm just about 2000 from 2000 to a neck. I'm no cat, about 25 years. Yeah. You will be a Saturday, will be a university. It is a what's it or buying chair there, and yeah, about 2015, 2010, yeah, the idea, yes, so I have an yes, young.
And no more nyene ho no. And no more nyene ho no.
Because whatever they are saying against Baumiano, the opposition party, they are listening, they are gathering all the information and they can use it against us.
I say, Ben, hold on, Mammy Watt, my men fat to 2 and no all the way Africa. My man making the submission, we see, I ben we am about what it. Or no Africa to me away, me any why? Me battery Ben. We are away, yes.
Well, it's not a video, Papa, or Rocket TV station, so cast about me.
Obianim, sir. Obianim, they all know, but they are not a with it. So that's cool. Me patron. Eben patron do so but Tobo Kakrama me why? Because my phobia free, my phobia free if it Monu any dear quick na me mamra why? Me patron any day. That's why patron. Me that's a pa. Yes, to and then they work with them.
I can say
Kasani until
Michao Bia.
Yasuchiao. And they are ready.
South Africa. Canadian in Grove was it. Sao Bada Beno. And Vasobena was. Or Bada Beno. And Vasobena was. 18 Nana. Ye to Paya. Ye MPP no one. Ye ni party card no. Ye be ko Ghana. I'm obi akwa ko bisa ye say. Ye Bada Ben. Ye Bada Ben. Yeah. Na no Samila can send me. Me re hope me di free 3 days in the mesusa. Na ba o mi anso de toso. Aden na mutimtete nipa. E ma nipa di ahomte e kasasa. O pere mo ya mo pese papa no nsemi free na no nkasa nyesa. Oh ya manakasa. Nti awre ho sempa papa gina ho a o kan ye. Eti mu nipa na mo kan sanse nti obi a ho foye. Obia ho foye na obada na Samila ba omi abisa say na ese onu a watena mu 24 years yesi obada ben na wo a enne e na wasori a wo ba beto abama MPP no butaye ben na ebesi wani so wo MPP no aden na MPP for sa de we eya aka ye ho sa MPP for minim MPP for Pesamin Kuminya, MPP for education. Na amaye party edru study edru. MPP unkita pen unye nipa. Yesi brekuma tamo uso e champion time. Aye bo atwede akese aye de kokoji NDC ayi brekun seat every NDC ayi nsem no. Satam no na education ayi omo akọ school no bi ni ho but ye giwie ye no ye benya omo akọ school e ma omo be yi ya ye nko school no totwene nyankopon pa ene ye wie ne South Africa MPP ni bia nkai mimpo na sabi me be kopa adwuma ya mani bia ye eno ne nne sa nyansani aye na dwen se oba party num e bia na batam bi hia adwuma amane ba obi epe se papa ne nsema a oka e ya ahomte papa ne nsema a oka e ma wose gu nipa so papa na kanyansasem na agimi 40 Canada Japan e ni nkrofo bere Canada dia maka kire ne se Canada wa hu ahyase na me ka se ade a wo ye emmoa wanya mmoa enya nne ama omudi nachi na wokura Canada Japan wutin di president na bra ba ko kan say kwawro ho ana wo dress ya no wagina hwehwem ni wabisa wo say Mr. President ana
uzu kebi oh
obi brodi bi ni kan bro for you treat mera bro for de nyantwi kasa ntimi kasa Ghana ni na kai broni na kan bro for say you treat it say wo akua monica ya mete o se me be president e du president be no wo be pedi e de na wo ko ade adwene na wo wadwene ba ko na aka uti no de be dwene afa Ghana ho adwene ba ko na aka uti no e de no de ba be dwene afa Ghana ho a a obetimi atu Ghana mpon obabua nkola a omo nyanka a omugu Ghana wo krom achem ni krom one dey say
Asen
oh yeah obetimi adi president nka wo tu wo fia konwa no so no kra no kama MPP mra power e wo krom ukrom fo agu ani ma se adwuma ba akokora ni ukrom wo dan a wasi ni was asem no watum ama amanfo da abontere na no wo yire na ne busa asebo abaya wabo abrewa watwin sham say a wo sa ba we ayo hwe Samila Bawumia oba papa bi ti se Samila Bawumia akwa gina ho se obi krom wantima mie adwuma eti omuba ayin kran ebe ye kayayo ana kura na Canada Japan ne yire anti omuda kete so omudwene edi na chita afo omuda kete so omudwene
abro no mudi abro
mabu bommele wasere mabu bommele wanu gu onu mo solo so amumu o kawa no tisho ho no kabakura wo kwayi asare ho no kaba na hwe Samila Bawumia onu a onye twini onu a onfiri Ghana eso o dress Ghana amamle Asante amamle o dress kente ti mu se kente nie o ka twi a wuti mu se twi nie wo a wo so ye twini so wano nte edi akwa asem kran mele nua be ma Bawumia na motu mani asini so mele munya isa akwase asem no me no Felix na se nti apo etiri ma edin na me da hospital me nti apokra me ba em 4 days ni me pe kwase asem kura sa amwo se na mudi asole wo me nua be ma na so no edi ejimi sem no
enye do amoya doctor ne de enye mame do amoya doctor ne de enye
papa ayime kokwa me no kra bla me jai no mo
yeah, because yeah, na sa wo ka chiro bi say obada ben na ofiri ha onya kan ni nti ontumi ni animu a onipa no vote dia na we open onipa no de on papa ma no de bra be di president
eti time no doctor okwa akodi adanse okwa court just nyame kura mema nka mblawu
well because accident which the way I can yeah sa Bawumia accident na oma ye ni ko mu no dia yeah papa need to survive yeah and MP before omo obi MP before no bra papa no bra ye next I can for
asoman person bi that say tell my all court tell my all twakwan na Canada Japan wan
na opeska
na ayi sa akwa na oka Canada ono so kura mi hu ni din me mpa omo kura din sa nipa na omo ka hu nya kwa Canada Japan kwa na me de me ka ni din adai again na mo peli yake MPP for adai ya tonye kwa amanda Kevin Taylor wo motom kan say o hu no dressing say ye de wasika ya kaya need to say wo Kevin Taylor who Kevin Taylor who bet him have my classroom one MPP on your mo ebe kwa contract Canada Japan one na de ka Canada Japan one na de ka Canada Japan se na ni edin a ye to aba we wi a sa ne nkwasi asem no a odi bi ko blekum ba bi odi bi ko ye biala no ye nyina ye eba ye jai de ye nyina ba ye campaign e be di blekum city ye be se ade asi wo kwa ye fast ye gi say city free o so Japan sem no e be ba the same thing the same thing eti no mla no me ye di obe ade kura o so wa plane so all my MPP ma power da because of Bawumia no ye nyina ye be hwe o Ghana ho
mate why are
you that but you nyina ma no why
obi abete
na iti santo ba no wa chia na ma
mate obi abete
baba
I'm out to ade bia na opeso remember to ntumi mba because of network na de be na de me deze we tumi rem na ono aso aba beka omoso anu asem. One of the favorite people who communicate for Dr. Bawumia on the Ose Bawumia ye ni nua ba ma onfa ni nua agro ntini ye da se odo de ba efo ben as mama we gina so ache 5 minutes fa na yanko na ntimi sorry so yanko Mr. Ben Eben. Oh. Okay. Eben in what the anende. Yede for the Nivesia. TikTok for Nebekoso, but Facebook and YouTube. This is where we say goodbye. I know some people are gonna get angry at me, but please help me. Why now make me start and build the page in the back. So numbers never back. Then we can do long shows. But for now, it's 2 hours 44 minutes. What I say it's too much for us into Mr. Montemasi. Now show me. I'm gonna get how do they call it? Get a TikTok account for you so that you can be coming on TikTok to just watch. You don't have to have an account. You have it in my name, so that you can be watching with it. Facebook and YouTube for me. The money answers some mobile join here. Yeah, got twice what TikTok. And tomorrow more TikTok. No, stick around, and I will definitely. Oh, natural man. Baby girl, you Charlie, Sunny only missing. There are no videos I can't get for Jen. Akwe, Nike, I mean, complain say, because some of them, no me, I mean, a nuchumo can be walk on a bar, I thought Akwe. She to spend 3 hours, 3.5 hours, close to 4 hours. I mean, like, it's very hard. But I personally will create a TikTok account for you, just for my madam alone. Why now? Ufane Hanima Feni page rise back because a page with over 50,000 followers and we do a video and we can't get 1,000 views. That's not good. That does not show growth, and we have to refine and renew and find ways of making it attractive for others to watch. Forgive me, all my Facebook and YouTube viewers. Forgive me. Those who gave us stars, God bless you. All right, God bless you. All right, may the best here. I love you all. Bye bye. Your bomb pie, but don't worry. Friday we will pray. Why? Madam,